back. As always, this is the Toy Beast. Here we focus on toy reviews, comics, movies, and pop culture, with a little bit of nostalgia sprinkled in. If you enjoy content like this, please make sure to subscribe and hit the notification button to be notified when a new video is available. And now, it's time to kick ass and chew bubblegum. And we're all out of bubblegum. The year is 1982. Michael Jackson releases Thriller, E.T. is playing at your local theater, Sony releases the first Sony Walkman, and a little-known soap star is about to become a household name.
Manager called an agent and said, "You're not going to believe this, they want to test you for Knight Rider." I said, "What's Knight Rider?" They said, "Show about a talking car." I said, "Oh, wow. Send a script over." They sent the script over, I read the script, and I, honest to God, said, "Wow. This is unbelievable." It was like glowing in my hands. I was going, this is gold.
Knight Rider was the brainchild of legendary producer Glenn A. Larson. He was also behind other hit TV series like Battlestar Galactica, The Fall Guy, and Magnum P.I., just to name a few. Knight Rider was centered around Michael Knight, a modern-day crime fighter played by David Hasselhoff, and his partner, a crime-busting, artificially intelligent, self-aware, self-healing, and almost indestructible Pontiac Trans Am called Knight Industries 2000, or KITT for short. On the show, KITT was conceived and designed by the late Wilton Knight, a brilliant but eccentric billionaire, and the founder of the Foundation for Law and Government, a crime-fighting organization dedicated to fighting criminals who operate above the law. KITT was in fact the second vehicle built by Knight Industries with an artificial intelligence. His predecessor was KARR, the Knight automated roving robot. KARR is programmed for self-preservation, but this proved very dangerous, and ended up with one of the show's greatest confrontations between KARR and KITT.
Why don't you finish the job? You got him where you want him?
You don't even begin to understand what the job is.
It's the armored car.
No, that's the decoy. Lo and behold, here comes the real target to the rescue. Just as I planned.
Michael, there's KARR. What's he waiting for?
Unless I'm mistaken. Us.
Although KARR wasn't the only baddie KITT had to deal with, for 2 episodes there was a truck named Goliath. Goliath was the name of the armored semi built and driven by Garth Knight, criminal son to Knight Foundation founder Wilton Knight. According to the show, KITT could accelerate from 0 to 60 in an astounding 0.2 seconds with power boosters, while braking from 70 to 0 only took 14 feet. The engine in KITT was a special Knight Industries turbojet with modified afterburners, and the transmission was an 8-speed microprocessor turbo drive with autopilot, which allowed the car to drive without passengers, or a driver. Knight Rider ran for 4 seasons between 1982 through to 1986, producing a total of 90 episodes. It also spun off a show called Code of Vengeance, which only lasted a season. 10 years after the original series, Knight Rider returned with a new series called Team Knight Rider. Instead of one man making a difference, there are now 5 team members who each have computerized talking vehicle counterparts. The vehicles featured 2 trucks, a sports car, and 2 motorcycles. Unfortunately, the show couldn't provide the same magic the original series had, and only lasted 1 season due to poor ratings. In 2008, a soft reboot of the series aired, again called Knight Rider. This time, the iconic Pontiac Trans Am was traded in for a Ford Mustang. This series centered around Mike Tracer, the estranged son of the original Michael Knight. The series was entertaining, but again could not sustain enough popularity to keep it going beyond the first season. The following clip is of Glenn Larson speaking about Team Knight Rider and the 2008 reboot.
Knight Rider's the Lone Ranger. It's one man comes into a town and he has a little more going for him than people think, and that's a great theme. That's not, I didn't make that up, that's what it is. Right now we have people doing a show who don't understand that. They think it's a team. There was a show, it's one of the biggest disasters in the history of television, called Team Knight Rider. You know, they thought, gee, if you've got a car that talks to a guy, what about 6 guys and 6 vehicles talking at once? 12 people all talking at once. Brilliant. Put it on the air. And they did. It's a disaster. It was. Now they come back with the new Knight Rider, and guy's got a good sense of sex appeal and a few other things, but he doesn't give Knight Rider anything to do. He's surrounded by other people doing things, and that's not paying attention to the concept. I know I've read they're trying to adjust a few things and get back to the basics. I hope they do in time.
The future of the franchise does seem bright, however. Justin Lin, director of a number of the Fast and the Furious movies, was rumored to be working on a new Knight Rider project. It was slated for release in 2017, but has since been pushed back. Let's hope the rumors are true, as this would be a perfect fit for the franchise. One of my fondest memories as a kid was of my mother taking my brothers and I to the grand opening of Toys R Us. This took place in the summer of 1984, and the special guest was none other than Michael Knight himself, David Hasselhoff.
My name is Michael Knight. I drive a trucking car, drive it very fast, drive it very far. I'm the driver, I'm the store. If you want an autograph, get it from the car.
The wait was long, and the line went around the circumference of the big box toy store. We were beyond excited, although truth be told, I was really hoping to see K.I.T.T. I mean, Michael Knight was cool and all, but the black Pontiac Trans Am was the true star of the show.
Wow, 19,000!
Call me Kit, for short.
It talks!
What is our next mission? Push the license plate. Knight 2000 voice car says 6 different things. Sequence may vary, batteries not included. And it comes with a Michael Knight action figure. Scanner indicates danger ahead.
Kid, save me! Hurry! This was Knight's lucky day.
The Knight 2000 voice car comes with a Michael Knight action figure. From Kenner.
Kenner produced a number of products when acquiring the license. These included the Knight Rider 2000 crash set, the RC vehicle, the turbo booster, the voice car, the whip shifter, and of course, the Michael Knight action figure. Unless you've got a 6-figure budget, driving the actual Knight Rider 2000 is an impossibility, but some clever modders allow you to do just that. Using the GTA 5 engine, you can hit top gear and drive K.I.T.T around Los Santos for as long as you desire. Let's have a look at the sweet ride in action. The franchise has developed a cult following, and whatever the future holds, it is sure to be fantastic. In an interview in 2019, David Hasselhoff himself insinuated that a new Knight Rider movie was in the works, with a 2020 release date. To close up this episode, here's a bonus trailer released in 2016.
Sure you're ready for this?
More than ever.
Could this be the movie that Hoff was talking about? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks again for watching the video. Remember to subscribe and hit the notification button. We are planning a big giveaway when we hit the 1,000 sub milestone, so stay tuned. And until next time, stay safe.